Hello everybody and welcome back to Darkside Detective. It's time to play some more. It's time for us to move on. We finished Malice in Wonderland, so now it's time for the next one, Home Alone. Dooley suggested a visit to the library. He must have seen the strange storm gathering over it. Alright, let's start our investigation then. Home Alone. We gonna meet a McAllister in this library? Whoa! This is definitely a storm. Okay, what's the case, Dooley? Fill me in. Case? No, I've got some overdue books to drop back. So that purple swirling vertex thing above the building has nothing to do with why you're here. Oh, come on now, detective. You're hardly gonna arrest the weather. The thing you'll try to do to justify this department. Dude, I can't with you, Dooley. Let's get this over with. No. Listen, it's not my fault that you don't know how to take your books back to the library. I'm going home. I want to finish the new reality show. Oh, look at these statues. These statues make me uncomfortable. They're not very welcoming. They should at least be reading a book or wearing glasses or something. Maybe then you'd remember to take your books back. Before this was the library, it was where the mayor kept her lion collection. Oh, right, that clears that up, so... See, now I don't know if we're messing with him or not. Oh, this is the library. What a helpful plaque. Statues make me uncomfortable. Okay, that's the same thing. Squad car. How many cases do we need to solve, do you think, to get a car that doesn't leak in the rain? It keeps us fresh. Sharp, even. Yeah, sure, let's go with that. We'll be done in a jiffy, detective. Alright, well, I mean, your books are probably soaked by now. I hate to break it to you. I don't think they're gonna take them back like that. Fines? For being late? How are books late? It's not like they have places to be. You're not charming your way out of this, Patrick. Rules are rules. Can't we come to some kind of arrangement? Do you have any parking tickets you want to see go bye-bye? Dooley, I'm right here. Dooley, are you trying to bribe your way out of a fine? No. Here's an arrangement for you. I'll drop your fines if you arrest that troublesome kid. Kid? The one who's responsible for the storm. And, you know, the ghosts. Oh, you didn't want to bring that up before. Ghosts? What? Alright. Let's see, books. Is this your to-read pile? Oh, I've read all of those. The desk is missing a leg, so I'm using them to balance out the computer. Okay. What were you saying about ghosts? The place is haunted. You know, the usual stuff. Oh, yep, usual. The usual. Flickering lights, floating books, strange noises, eerie purple storms. It's chasing off the readers. And you say a kid is to blame. He's the only one here often enough. Suspiciously often, if you ask me. I'll look into it. Do, or else I'll call a pair of oddball priests and or questionable ghost-busting startup to come and fix this. Okay, but remember, they ain't afraid of no ghosts, so maybe you do want to call them. What books did Dooley borrow? He had Rules to Rave 2, Roswell, New Mexico, where the aliens really experiment on us, and The Law. What is it, and do we really need it? Hey, what happened to the librarian/reader privilege? Not a real thing, buddy. I take it you gave up on the law book? Not enough pictures. Oh, Dooley. So what's that you're reading? Guylight, the heartbreaking tale of a girl who falls in love with a reverse vampire. Of a what now? A reverse vampire. He can only come out during the day. A daywalker? I'm at the part where it's her prom night and he promised to take her, but the clocks went forward and so now it's on the night. What happens if he goes out at night? He gets really sleepy. Sounds interesting? What? Sounds awful, detective. Dooley, subtlety. This is why you are not going to get your fines dropped. If you need anything else, I'll be here, unless I'm not. Got it, thank you. A silent sign. Sorry. Plant. From a certain angle, it looks like Dooley has crazy hair. Gotcha, Dooley. Alright, we have an elevator and an office. Ooh. Coat rack. Looks like some of these coats have been here for years. We should go through their pockets. You know, for evidence. You received an item, a button. Oh, perfect evidence. This is how we'll catch him. The bin. Roses are red, violets are blue. Your loaning rights are revoked due to books overdue. Oh my. An old photocopier. I can't imagine this gets much use. Oh, it does. When you renew your card each year, Doris takes a photocopy of your butt for the records. Everyone's butt? Just mine. Now that I think of it, that's the price of working out, I guess. You're just too thick, Dooley. People can't handle it. I got this for Doris last time I had to get out of paying fees. I'm gonna have to up the ante this time. Are you admitting to bribery once again? Oh my god, it's the freaking vampire thing. She taped her face to it! Oh my god, Doris! She's into some stuff. You know what? No judgment. No judgment. I just was not expecting that when I looked at the calendar. Computer. Computer seems to be broken. It's not broken. It's hollow, so they could store more books in it. Office supplies. Never know when I'll need to cut something in half, or a lazy approximation in half. Oh, I got some skizzers. And a lamp. Even the lamp is flickering. That's not good. I really enjoy the access to secret areas this job gets us. Staff only, not on our watch. Yeah, and we get to see wonderful things like this. Alright, there's nothing else in here. Let's head in the elevator. An old elevator? Where's the staircase? We have none. There was a fire, and ironically the fire escape was the only thing that was destroyed. Well. Horror? Can I don't have the skills to wire up a normal button. Never mind this one. Alright, so we can't do that. I probably can't click it. The button for the 4th floor is missing. Tetraphobia. Tetraphobia? Fear of the number 4. It's quite common for buildings in China to be missing the 4th floor. But the 4th floor is there, just the button is missing. Oh yeah. And we're not in China. You have all the answers, don't you? Okay, no need to get sassy with me. Alright, we're on reception, so let's go up to sci-fi and fantasy children. They have fantasy children here? That seems like kidnapping. What odd leaves the plant has. What? That's just the dead tree where Doris dries her stockings. Why do you know so much about the librarian? How often do you come here? Are the books overdue just because you want to spend time with her? You know you can ask her out, Dooley. You don't have to, like, have your books be overdue and bribe her with stuff. I mean, she is kind of... Don't blink! No! Weeping angels! Alright, children's section or sci-fi fantasy. Let's go sci-fi fantasy. Do they have the new Wings of Fire? The chessboard moved on its own. I saw that. Oh! What a great game, eh? Yeah, funny looking Droughts pieces, though. Rocket. I wanted to be an astronaut when I was younger. Then I found out that they had to go into space. No thanks. That's where aliens live. Looks like some of the rocket's aluminum is coming off. That could be useful. Haha! Metal strip. Swords and shield. If we lived in medieval times, we'd be living in the adventures of Ye Darkside Bailiff and his squire Dooley. Yeah, or we'd be playing a Pokemon game. Fantasy books. The Glum Tales of the Sad Venturer. Sounds depressing. The Library of Books. Dragon Ageism. The Witcher. Tales of an Indecisive Adventurer. So every CYOA ever. The Fantastic Orbit. Drowned in moonlight, strangled by her own bra. Doctor Whom's thrilling adventures through grammar and structure. Whom? Space hike, boldly going to places safely explored by others. How to woo a Wookiee. Mass Effect. They came from space, they were brains, brains from space. Space brains! Blasters, 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 and other space weapons. Intergalactic ballistics for cats. Astro Trolls. Fantastic Orbit, Drowned in Moonlight. Okay, we got through that one. What about this one? Fantastic Geese and Where to Find Them. Glum Tales of the Sad Venturer. Okay, we got everything. How convenient. I'd have expected to go through a series of semi-logical puzzles to get this. I got an old library card. Who does this belong to? Library card of one smug-faced Paul Conway. Conway, you say? What's he conning? What about this one? The words are short and I think I can read the whole book from one cover to the other cover. Oh, is that suitable for my age range? I read a book about books for my age range and they're all books about boys and wizards and talking dogs. Okay, I'll try it. I hope I like it because I've read all the books about boys and wizards and talking dogs in here. Huh. Who are you, little Devin? Who you talking to, kid? I'm not telling you anything. I've heard what happens to people who do a snitch. Modern media is really making our job hard. The kid isn't a snitch, gotta respect it. Vent. There's a cold draft coming from the vent. That can't be good for this kid's health. Yeah, it might make him sus. I'm sorry. Robot. I hope I get to have a pet robot someday. Too many responsibilities. Feeding it, rubbing its belly, teaching it to overthrow humanity. Why would you teach it that? I want to be on their good side when the inevitable happens. Alright, I can respect that. The dust is wrong under this. Makes me think it was moved recently. Viewmaster. I loved those as a kid. I'll take this and see if I can find a use. It's times like these that I miss walking the beat. Listen, I have to deal with you flirting with the freaking librarian. You can deal with my puns. A, B, C, easy as 4, 5, 6. Oh god, Dooley. You look familiar. Have I arrested you before? Floating book. Yeah, I probably should have paid attention to that first, huh? Well, that's not right. Neat trick. What magic book did you learn that from, kid? It's not magic, it's... Don't snitch. Nothing. Bad baby incites a riot. Kindergarten Kate summons the devil. Grumpy Chris hates to play. Learn to count to 107, the largest number known to science. Dang, I wish I could count that high. A guide to baby-safe shots. Daddy's little disappointment. Oh gosh. Why your parents don't love you? Oh my god. Anne and Barry face financial ruin. What kind of kids' books? Little and Big Pooh saved the day. Maybe it is your fault. Little Billy and the crushed dreams. Oh no. Baby's first hangover after reading all these books? Understandable. I've always loved trains and trams. Not monorails though. Thinking they're better than anyone because they're up in the air. Can I talk to the kid? No. Okay, he won't tell me anything. Still. So let's move on to the next floor, and then we'll, once we have grabbed everything we can, we'll focus. Reading room, lobby. Ooh! Professor Theodore Library, inventor of the library. Nope, not one word of that is true. Okay, we have hobby and DIY or reading room. Oh, hello, miss. I wasn't expecting anyone to be here. Oh, hello. My name's Rexa. I'm here to study the strange goings-on. I guess that's why you're here too, detective? Oh, sure. That's me. Always investigating stuff. On purpose. Want to share what you found? Well, it's not much, but there seems to be a strange concentration of energy in the next room. I'm searching the internet for a way to be able to see whatever it actually is. Well, let me know if you find anything. So there's something definitely going on in that room. You look uncomfortable, Dooley. It's this whole reading room thing. I mean, should we be reading right now? Can I not read anywhere else? Does the room itself read? And if so, what does it read? You have a special mind, Dooley. Chief Scully says that's why she assigned me to your department. Oh. Wait, Chief Scully? Where's Mulder then? Am I Mulder? Who doesn't need chalk in the 21st century? Most people? A fair point. Rax's books. I hope there's nothing contraband in this pile. I wish. Raxa. You know what I mean. Yeah, that's right. You gotta cover yourself, kid. Clock. Time always seems to stand still in boring places like libraries. So, ghost hunting, eh, detective? That's classic, because there's a whole bunch of eerie mumbo-jumbo going on here. So you noticed then? I mean, it's not that hard to notice. There's a kid talking to a floating book. I'm majoring in the occult at TLU. You could do that? I thought all this stuff was banned. Somebody has to catalog and ban it all, detective. Right. It's all fairly hush-hush. So, what does one study with occultism? Whatever you want. I went with computer science so I wouldn't be studying two impractical subjects. Good call, Raxa. From experience, I can tell you the occult doesn't pay much. Unfortunately. Alright, let's check out the other side before we do anything. Hobby books. Paintings. Mannequin. He looks like he's jumping. You'd jump too if somebody shoved a pole up your behind. Oh, glue. Somebody seems to have left some glue here. It's no duct tape, but it could be useful. You received item, glue. Paintings. Wait a minute, these are printouts of children's art. Look at Mr. Moneybags in his deep pockets. Rich enough that he can pay child artists for original works, this guy. Jeez. You seem a little upset about that, Dooley. You want to talk? Why are these fake? Well, you can't have kids painting over the books. True. You could just have a different area for that. Hobby books. Turning duct tape into pants. Make your nethers sustainable. Things you can fill jam jars with. Volume 3? Whittling dice out of larger dice. Detective. The Inspectioning. Investigative role-playing in the world of Darkside. Oh, Darkside, you say. Hardwood and where to find it. Turning... Okay. And then... How to DIY yourself. I'm really good at DIY. I get my sister to do it for me. Oh, Dooley. Do you know what the Y stands for, Dooley? This one's called Building Mediocre Mysteries by the Spooky Doorway team, whoever they are. No, guys, you make good games. Don't do that to yourself. No self-deprecation in this channel. DIY because you're too broke to pay for someone else to do it. So Your Government is Broken by C. Guevara. The definitive guide to landscaping from outside to downstairs. How to DIY? Okay. Alright, let's go back over here. Let's see what's going on in the microfilm room. Oh, microfilm, boxes of microfilm. Filing cabinet. Why would anyone have so many filings that they need a cabinet to store them in? Microfilm reader. It's broken. If I want to look at any microfilm, I'll need to find another way to do so. Computer. Let's see what we can find online. You didn't say the magic word. Oh, we need a password. Looks like I need to figure out the password. I have a feeling what it could be. It's probably Guy-light. It's radiating energy, like Raxa said. I think that might be a clue. Possibly. There's just too much here to take. Even my pockets have their limits. Can we use the Viewmaster? Film is too big. It's a square peg, round hole situation. Oh, got it. Can I combine? Oh, this should make the button conductive. That's what I thought. Alright. Can I... Whoop. Should work, but I need to find somebody with the skills to wire it up. Your elevator is broken. There's no button for the 4th floor. Yep, I hope you don't want to read any horror books. Well, I would like to be able to go there. Oh, well then, sorry, I guess. Oh, you're so helpful. Could I have the internet password, please? And give you access to all my juicy manuscripts? Not a chance. Doris, I need that password for my investigation. And I need those books kept safe until my genius is recognized, so no. Fine. If you need anything else, you haven't helped me at all. Oh! Sticky library card. I didn't mean to do that, but I was just testing things out to see what worked. Alright, so we have a sticky library card. What can we do with that? Can I stick it to you? What makes you think I want a sticky card? I don't know. Oh! Well, I've destroyed some historical material. Let's hope there was a point to this. Can I? Well, it fits. Looks like... Let's look at what I didn't accidentally chop out of Twin Lakes' recent history. Spider moths, do it again! Do it again. Sounds like they were on some kind of winning streak, instead of having burnt down yet another stadium. Major staff cuts at City Library. Budgetary cutbacks have seen the local staff library reduced to a skeleton staff. I know Doris is old, but that seems a bit unfair. It means very few people work here. Oh, yep, just Doris, and she's actually a retired volunteer. Tough times. Shouldn't have read that aloud. I think I may have just summoned something. Oh, computer stock goes up, up, down, down, left, right, BA. Crackpot detective claims teenager tags were ritual meant to show the dead that the dead walk among us. I remember this case. What the? Uh-oh. Hello? Who are you and how did you get in here? I am that which can never be unseen, the ooze from your nightmares, the knower of the unknown. Right, that's not very helpful if I'm honest. Help is there for those that know how to take it. Okay then, I'll bite. Tell me, oh knower of the unknown, what's going on here? I, don't rightly know. Right. But I do know that the coward Yeats is protecting a hidden room, one that holds vast power and treasures. No doubt, which is responsible for the spectral summoning of myself and the others, lies within. The others? The others? Detective, who are you talking to? I'm talking to... You know what? I don't even know how to explain this. What was all that again? Yeet's secret room, mad power within. We cool, bro? We're cool. Alright, secret... There's a secret room somewhere. Oh, hello! You're Yeats. Pray, sir, a moment of your time. Another one? Another? Ah, another spirit, yes. Then with your question, you have answered my own. Huh? Forgive me, but I do wish to know if you have seen on your travels that scoundrel Crowley. Forcefully mysterious man in a silly hat? The very same. I knew he lurked here, but somewhere. He mentioned a hidden room? Yes, but on that matter I shall say no more, not until the beast is gone. But I just wanted... Not a word more, sir, not a word more. Do you know how to do the button? Let's call that plan B. Alright, not the button then. What about in Hobby DIY? Gale! Are you an author too? I don't recognize you. Aye, but not like young toughs with their literary fiction. I wrote useful stuff like house wiring and how to do on plumbing. Think you could fix the elevator? With the right gear I could, aye, but I need a new button mind. A conductive button? Could this button replace the broken one in the elevator? Let me see. Looks like it'll do job. Gives few minutes to pop it in place. I don't know what accent I'm going for. Oh, she gone. Thanks for fixing the elevator, Gale. Happy to help. It were fun doing something useful again. Oh, goodbye, Gale. Let's check downstairs. Let's see what other ghosts we got. Oh my. I read your detective books. Wonderfully over the top. Oh, hey, big fan of your work. Thanks. Not you. Oh, it's okay, Dooley. I love you. I know I don't say it enough, but you're a good friend of mine. Oh, I think you should read this one. I read this one and thought it was good. What's it about? It's the story about this kid who can see dead people. Oh, that's not for me. I'm scared of ghosts. Blythen, I have some bad news. I fear I find myself in the company of a rather dreadful bunch. Rotters, the lot of them. The kid? No, he's charming. I mean the others. Occultists, horror writers, and DIY fanatics. Horrors, the lot of them. I'm sorry to hear that. Would you like a sticky library card? No, okay. One of them wants one, I'm sure. Alright, let's go to the horror section. Oh look, Doris must have finally fixed the elevator button. No, it was... never mind. It seems we're just like Mulder, seriously. Anytime something occult is happening, the problem is nobody's around to see it. Scully always shows up right after the bad guy is gone. A collection of books that don't seem to fit anywhere else in the library, like How to Cook a Dinosaur if you ever catch one, The Internet and Other Fads, Architecture of the Mind by Sarah Bellum, and MMO Accountancy, Be the Fictional Banker You Always Knew You Were. Collection of books. Looks like you can get through the roof through here. Thankfully, it's locked. I'd rather not go back out in that storm. We're probably gonna have to. Oh, you barely make teenage girls whimper, Howie. Only because they cannot fathom the dread I conjure, Eddie. You play on common cliches. Your penny dreadfuls lack true horror, at best spooky pulp. Your best works aren't even written by you, charlatan, fraud, undead trickster. If you feel that way, then why did you hide my work, Eddie? Again, I say, I do not have your book. You probably hid it because it was too scary for you. Gah, you're an infuriating man. Alright then, I'm gonna look at the books. From Access to Zero Oxygen, a Murderer's Primer. He's behind you! Dooley? He always is, unfortunately. Animal Allotment. Stephen Duke's The Ankle Biters. Bemoaners from Beyond the Grave. Alibi Soup. The Butler Did It. The Dead Person's Murders. Calvin Ate a Cop. What about Hobbs? Did you kill them? Who's asking? I'm coming to get you. Oh god. I'm coming to get you too. You were out last time. Oh, sorry. I'll make sure to be in next time. The Very Dark Places, an illustrated guide. The Compendium of Inept Deaths. They're not the scariest sounding books, are they? I think I might have had an accident. Dead Person's Murders. Calvin Ate a Cop. Okay. Everyone's Guilty. The Fast Car Killers. The Followers. Erroneous Castrations! The Diary of Evelyn Snokes, the Girl Who Chokes. Everyone's Guilty. Haunted Place. They've Gone to Buy Poison. Gasp! How they all died. Goodness me, he's dead. Henry Hamfist, the punch-to-death champion of 1934, a biography. IJ. It kills. Just quit. Jugular wounds, an illustrated story. A guide to journaling your own death. I touched its face. Jobs you're not good enough for. It kills. Okay. Lemons for every meal. The kickboxing cult. The lackluster murders. Cannibal carnival. Late train made me late. Who would have fucking thought? Life robber. Lemons for every meal. Okay, we're back to the beginning. Murder. Ninja zombies and other terrible crossovers. Morals? No thanks. Never look in the fridge. Madman kills a person. No, don't do it. Nanny nightmare. Map to murder. Murder. The pain giver. Places to die in. Places to not die in. Oh. The origami massacres. The pain giver. Okay, we're back to that. What about Q to R? The quirky killings. The rash that wouldn't clear. Quickly hide. The revenger. Quay 666. The quirky killings. Staff fest. Everywhere, snakes. Oh, poor Indiana Jones. Tomorrow, the world implodes. Scary Book, Volume 4. The Trundling. Stabfest. The Underwhelmer. Vivian's Hatchet. Vet's Revenge. Where's Waldo's body? Oh no, Waldo! Vanity Kills. The Underwhelmer. They Yearn for Blood. X marks the victim. Unzip the body bag. The Yogurt Vat Drownings. Zesty Recipes for Evidence Disposal. What's up, guys? What's going on here? I didn't take his blasted book. It was that childish Blyton woman. Why don't you tell him that? He will not listen to me. He's convinced I hid so more people would borrow my books over his. Nonsense. I care for his current zeitgeist. My works are vastly superior. Whatever you say. He is being such a child. I am clearly the greater horror writer. I tore apart the minds of a generation with my atheistic horror. With your atheistic rubbish. Right, I'll have you, mate. Come at me, you sickly twerp. You two, stop it, or I'll put you both into some kind of supernatural slammer. He started it. Children, both of you. Oh, I never. It was you and your... I don't care who started it. I'm putting a stop to it right here. And not a peep. Excuse me, did you steal Lovecraft's book? He and that Poe fellow won't stop fighting over which one had the more frightful book. I took his book in the hopes it would stop their arguing. It seems to have just made it worse. Well, I shan't give it back until they stop their silly bickering. I just shan't. How am I meant to stop those two fighting? That is not my concern. You want this book, you stop their fight. There's gotta be a scarier book than theirs around here. Surely that would stop their bickering. I bet they'd be scared by this. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. That's just what I was thinking. You need a library card to borrow books. Can I sign up for one? No. I'm too busy reading my book to help. Saws. Julie, can I use your card? It still has fines on it. I bet you'd wish you'd let me make a deal now, huh? Ugh. Why is the window onto the roof locked? For health and safety reasons. Can I get the key? Afraid not. Why? For health and safety reasons. Oh my goodness, you're just so helpful, aren't you? Here, take my sticky library card. Can I have that book now? Not with this sticky no picture having, you can't. Oh no! Was I not supposed to put the stickiness on it? Really don't want to put my face on here. Oh, can we... But I really need a picture of myself. Oh, for the library card! Things I do for this job. I'm sure that's not suspicious at all. It's going to be the least convincing fake ID I've seen in all my years as a cop. Received an item fake library card. Oh, so real. A badly photocopied picture of my face, poorly glued onto a library card that clearly belongs to somebody else. I'd say that this wouldn't work, but I've been around the block enough times to try it out. Might as well. Like to borrow that book that you're reading. Need a library card to borrow books. Like this one? Oh. Well then, here you go, Paul. Paul? My name is Paul. Like it says on the card. My name is Paul. Paul. Thank you. Trashy novel. Can I read it? Oh god, why is he holding a banana? Milo Stephenson's reverse vampire novel, Guidelight. Even holding it makes me ill. Read it. Read it. Let's call that plan B. Alright, I can't make him read it. Can I make you read it? Thought we were friends, detective. Sorry. Is this my book? No, it is not. What is it? The most horrific novel ever written, and it's not written by either of you. Let me see that. Teenage girl, blah blah blah, reverse vampire, blah blah blah, love story. Sounds terrifying. Its mere existence gives me shivers. Do you agree it's more horrific than your works? Will you stop squabbling? Agreed? Agreed. Can you believe something so hideous exists? Can you believe it's so popular? Stoker must be turning in his grave. I hope the poor chap doesn't know. Oh no. Oh, they're gone. Well, they're gone, but now what? Guess I could tie up some of the other ghosts' loose ends. We could try. Why are you wearing a Viewmaster, detective? Oh, it's part of the game I'm playing. The game also involves me pretending to talk to invisible people. No need for further questions. Everything has been answered satisfactorily. Goodbye. Alright, so apparently I need to get rid of you. I met your friend, Yeats. He says you won't stop spying on him. I find it most joyous to torment the man. He says you want into that room you mentioned. I do. I'm most bored here. I need something to do, something to read. Why not use that computer to go online? 2 words. Safe search. Oh, right. Maybe I could find some kind of workaround? Please. Just stay here and don't do anything. Raxa has to help with that, right? Raxa, you mentioned you were looking for stuff on the internet. How did you get past the internet blocks? Up to something naughty, detective? Me? No, but I have this friend who needs to get past the library firewall. That's quite well protected, surprisingly. I think Doris was worried somebody would hack in and steal some of her unpublished fanfiction. But I figured out the admin password so I can bypass the block. Want me to give it to you so you can use it too? Please. You received item, admin password. 1234? Really? Oh, Doris. Now Crowley should be able to browse to his heart's content. I'll let him know. Okay, I've set it up so you should be able to browse, have whatever you want, no restrictions. Excellent. You, may not want to stick around for this. Right. I'll leave you to your business, so... Shut the door on the way out. Alrighty then. Did I sense? Yes, the beast's eyes are focused elsewhere. The air is clearer now. Well, clearer may not be the term I'd used. Come again, sir? Never mind. Just, don't go into that room if you can avoid it. As you suggest. Now, what's all this about a hidden room? I'll share what I can. There's a place hidden behind the horror section on the 4th floor. The source of the phantasmic pollution inflicting this building is within. How do I get in? One of the books in the L section is a lever. Pull it and fix this. Godspeed, man. Hear that, Dooley? Hear what? Oh, yes, of course. We need to get to the 4th floor and open the secret room using one of the books in the L section. Wait, how do you know all this? Intuition? Totally not. Oh, he's gone. Alright, where's this lever? Book Yeats mentioned is missing. I didn't know you were a fan of Lovecraft. You're looking at the Lovecraft section. A bit too godless for my tastes. I wonder if the missing book is the one Blyton book. Oh! Maybe. They're not fighting anymore, so I could get it back. Can I have that book back? I've gotten them to agree on the scariest book. Can I have that novel now? Good. I daren't see why you'd want this vile thing, but I did promise. Here. Thank you. Lovecraft novel. Oh, you ruined the kid's illusion, detective. It's not an whatever. You have your rotten book. Now leave me alone. Alright, I'm gonna read it right in front of you. The indescribable rending things that rend indescribably. Sounds about right. Alrighty-dighty. I've got my cool thing. Now let's... Whoop. Well, here goes nothing. That seemed to fit with a curious clicking noise. Oh. Lever? Right, we pull this and... Oh dear. That's spoopy. Well, here's the hidden room Yeats and Crowley were talking about. Creepy doorways are a reoccurring motif I'm not too fond of. Let me guess, staying here to cover me again? You got it in one, detective. Try to avoid getting knocked out this time. Sorry I had to bring that up. Oh my. What is all this? Magica, Aleister Crowley's Guide to the Popular Wizard Game. The Gnostic's Guide to the Ghouls and Ghosts, Rituals for Modern Witchuals. These are all contraband occult books. This is quite the nasty treasure trove. Why didn't I know about this stuff? Books. The Necronomicon, a Cyclopean cookbook. 101 Ways to Get Ritual Stains Out of Your Carpets. A Brief History of Time Magic. The Art of Pentagram Drawing. A Guide for Syncing Your Coven with the Moon. The Necronomicon. The Periodic Table of Secret Magic Elements. The Bumper Catalog of Magical Components. This one's just squiggles, I can't make anything useful out. The Definitive Guide to Demon Identification. Love in Your Coven. Occultism for Nuns. The Periodic Table, okay, and then we've got a ritual book. A copy of Ripley's Cast It or Not. It seems to be open to the Summon Spirits page. Maybe if I close it, this whole mess will sort itself out? Ouch! Seems to be charged by this faulty wiring. I wonder where it goes. Oh, there's a hat. What strange thing to find here? Normal library fare, this. Oh, I got the skull. Who are you? So, what are you doing here? Like a moth to a flame, I'm drawn to the eldritch energies emitted from this book. I like spooky books and electricity. I even lit candles up to up the spook factor. So you did that? This loose wire seemed to be run to the roof, so I need to get on the roof then. Small hole, I don't fit, but maybe I could drop something down to see where it lands? The skull? Hope this works. Thunk, thunk, thunk. Crash! Now to find where it landed. Hopefully without having caused any damage. I have a feeling I know where it landed. Oh, what's all this noise? I can't hear myself read. So, kid, what do you know about the other side of the vent? I didn't mean to do it. Do what? I was lonely, so I went exploring. I found all these neat new books, but the one I read was scary and I ran off. Then a ghost arrived, but I like them because now I have friends. See? He meant no harm. Troublemaker, arrest him, breaking and entering. Into your room of illegal books? Let's say both sets of charges cancel each other out. Only if you get rid of the ghosts, and find him somewhere else to go once in a while. He can join me in the Blood Wolves. The what? Blood Wolves? The mayor stopped paying the dib tax, so we had to change from scouts. You okay with that, kid? Sure! That's great, but back to the task at hand. We need to stop the energy flowing into the building and into that book. You'll need to get to the lightning conductor on the roof. Here, have the key. Dooley, we're going to the roof. But it's raining outside. Dooley, you're the reason we're here in the first place. You're going on the roof. You're going on the roof. Bada bing, bada boom. Here we go. I suppose I've already ducked out of one room in this case. I knew I played that card too soon. You did, buddy. You did. Oh, God. Okay, there's the wiring. More of that wiring from the secret room, and it leads to the roof. Do you need me to go all the way up there? Scared of heights? No. Yes. Oh my God, I don't want to be up here. So what do I need to do? Get down as soon as possible? Looks like the circuit is connecting the book downstairs to this aerial. I guess I should break that circuit and then wire the aerial to the lightning rod so the power has somewhere to go. Oh, I see. Let's see. Alright, well that's one thing taken care of. Boom! There we go. Ouch, my hand! Look, Detective, the storm is dying out. Imagine that. Okay, We should be able to close the book now. Yeah, let's head back to the book. Hurry, before anything else happens. Antenna. Seems to have done it. Now to close that book. Alright, yeah. Whoop. And boop. Goodbye, ghosts. Bye, Shelly. Hope you had fun with your chess game. It's over now. Bye, mean lady. Truck's filled, Detective. Though I don't see why we had to take all those books. Dooley, they're contraband. Heavy contraband. Dooley, you're the reason we're here in the first place. We have an agreement then, Doris? You don't fine me for having the books. I don't sue the kid for entering the vault. I go back to business, sans haunting. You should also get that wiring fixed. Ugh, fine. Come on, Dooley, let's get back to the office. See you at camp, Mr. Dooley. See you there, Devin. Case closed. Nice. Look at us. Another case in the bag. Oh, I love this game so much. That was definitely much longer than the first one, but I had a lot of fun, even if it took me a little bit longer to figure out what to do. But that's what you gotta do with point-and-click games sometimes. Sometimes you just have to press everything until you figure out what to do. Oh, but I'm having so much fun. I can't wait for the next one. But until then, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing. Remember to take care of yourself, avoid the guy light novels with all of your heart and soul, and have a good day.